The night shift at the high-rise headquarters of Henderson Enterprises was always quiet. Marcus Johnson, the janitor, had worked there for years. Always polite, always invisible. People saw his uniform before they saw the man. But beneath the calm exterior was a history he never spoke of. A man who once dreamed big but learned that life didn't care about dreams when the world saw only your skin color. He was pushing his mop across the marble lobby when he heard soft footsteps running. He looked up just in time to see a young girl, no older than 10, tears streaming down her face, clutching a phone in her trembling hands. "Mister, please, help me," she cried. Her voice cracked in panic. "They beat my mom. She's dying." Marcus froze. The girl looked familiar. He'd seen her in the CEO's office before, Lila Henderson, the daughter of Claire Henderson, the company's powerful and elegant CEO. His instincts kicked in. "Where is she?" he asked. Lila pointed toward the parking lot, sobbing uncontrollably. Without a second thought, Marcus dropped his mop and sprinted behind her. As they rushed outside, the sound of distant sirens pierced the night air. Near the CEO's black car lay a woman, her white blouse stained with blood, her breathing shallow. Marcus fell to his knees beside her. "Call 911 again," he told Lila, pressing his hand gently over a wound on Claire's shoulder. But when the CEO's eyes flickered open and met his, a strange recognition passed between them, like two people who had shared a secret long buried. "Don't let them find her," Claire whispered weakly, gripping Marcus's sleeve with surprising strength. "Please, protect my daughter." Marcus's mind raced. Who was she afraid of? He looked around, scanning the shadows of the parking lot. A black SUV peeled out from the far corner and sped away, tires screeching. He could only see silhouettes inside, but he recognized the logo on the door, a private security company used by corporate rivals. Minutes later, flashing red and blue lights illuminated the chaos. Paramedics loaded Claire onto a stretcher, and the police began asking questions. But when Marcus tried to explain what he saw, one officer immediately looked suspicious. "You work here?" he asked, eyes narrowing. "Yes, sir," Marcus replied evenly. "Janitor, night shift." "Convenient," the officer muttered. "You just happened to be here when the CEO got attacked." Lila stepped forward, furious through her tears. "He saved us. He helped my mom." The officer hesitated, glancing between the scared child and the composed black man in janitor's clothes. "We'll see," he said coldly, turning away. As the ambulance doors shut, Lila grabbed Marcus's hand. "They'll blame you, won't they?" she whispered. Marcus didn't answer. He'd seen this kind of suspicion before, but he also saw something in Lila's eyes, trust, and that he couldn't walk away from. 2 days later, Claire Henderson lay in a private hospital suite, still unconscious. The news had already broken. CEO attacked in mysterious parking lot incident. And though the police had no suspects, rumors began spreading online. An unidentified black employee had been seen near the scene. Marcus kept his distance, but Lila found him again. She met him in the janitor's closet after hours, holding a crumpled piece of paper. "I took this from my mom's desk," she whispered. "It's a letter to you." Marcus froze. His name, written in Claire's elegant handwriting, was on the envelope. Hands trembling, he opened it. The letter was brief but shattering. "Marcus, if anything ever happens to me, tell Lila the truth. She deserves to know who you really are." He sank onto a bucket, his heart pounding. Lila's wide eyes searched his. "Who are you?" she asked softly. Marcus swallowed hard. "I was your mother's research partner. Years ago." He took a deep breath. "We built this company together before she became CEO. But I was pushed out, framed, humiliated, because they couldn't stand a black man sharing credit for their empire." Lila stared, speechless. "You mean, she knew you?" Marcus nodded slowly. "Knew me better than anyone. Until the board forced her to choose between her future and me." That night, Marcus couldn't sleep. The memories came flooding back. The boardroom betrayal, the forged contracts, and how Claire, terrified for her own future, stayed silent as he was escorted out. He had lost everything. But now, someone wanted her dead, and that someone had a reason to finish what they started years ago. Lila's message the next morning changed everything. "Mom woke up. She wants to see you." When Marcus entered the hospital room, Claire's eyes filled with tears. "You came," she whispered, "after everything I did." "You don't owe me an apology," he said quietly. Just tell me who did this." She hesitated. "It was Richard, my vice president. He found out I was planning to give you your shares back. He hired men to silence me before the truth came out." Marcus clenched his fists. He could expose Richard, but one wrong move, and they'd destroy him again. Claire looked at him with desperation. "Help me protect Lila," she begged. "He'll come after her next." Marcus nodded. "Then we end this. Together." The next evening, Richard entered his glass-walled office, only to find the CEO, alive and composed, waiting for him, with police officers behind her. On the screen behind her, security footage played. The parking lot attack, the men, the SUV, all traced back to him. Richard's face turned pale. "This is a setup." "No," Claire interrupted coldly. "This is justice." When it was over, she turned to Marcus and Lila. "It's time people knew the truth," she said. At the next board meeting, Claire made the announcement that shook the company. Marcus Johnson was reinstated, not as a janitor, but as co-founder and shareholder. The press erupted. People couldn't believe it. The man everyone overlooked had been the mind behind Henderson Enterprises' first success. Later that evening, Marcus stood in the lobby once more, the same mop bucket beside him. Lila ran up to him, smiling. "You're not leaving, are you?" He smiled gently. "No, kiddo. I'm just starting over." As the sunset cast golden light across the marble floors, Marcus realized something profound. Sometimes, the truth doesn't just clean the dirt, it washes away years of injustice. And this time, he wasn't invisible anymore.